Turn. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Give all praises and all honor and all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do well and do well. Right? To the elder apostles in Connecticut, the bishops, the preachers, the teachers, the evangelists, and the four winds, preaching in truth and sincerity, risking your lives more now than ever, the hopeful elect, the elect, Shalom, right? To the Israelite foreigners, whose phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel through your father, and have come back to the fold, Shalom. To you sisters, you Akwathium, who listen and learn under your husband, which is your spiritual leader, with meekness and with silence. This your brother Aram Yahawada, right? With the lesson out here on the highways and the byways, facing the east, giving all praises and honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash, right? So, basically, it's a lot going on out there in La La Land, right? Right? Because you know what? Yeah, because in La La Land, let me see if I can put this. I'll do it that way. Yeah, it says Romans chapter 13. Romans. Hold on, what was that? Romans 13 and start at let's start at 10, right? Romans chapter 13 verse 10 says, love worketh no ill to his neighbor. And so what we're about to see in times shortly, what there will be no love, man. There ain't gonna be any love amongst you people, man. Right? Right? Isaiah chapter 19 verse 2, and I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight every one his brother, and every one against his neighbor, and city against city, kingdom against kingdom. So what right now, what there ain't gonna be any love, because love, true love, worketh no ill towards his neighbor, man. Right? Right? These are the things that's going to be happening, right? Yeah. So let's get it back one more time. Romans, go back to Romans chapter 13, verse 10. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfillment of the law, right? What, right? Because true love is what keeping the commandments, right? Yeah. First John chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law, man. So who keeping the law is actually love, man. And that's ultimately who the Lord is looking for, man. The elect. And the elect is going to be looking forward to keeping the law, man. Right? So yeah, so matter of fact, let me go up one. It says every man that haveth hope in him purifieth himself. So ultimately, that's what we all have to do, man. The men out here on the highways and the byways have a hope, man, and that hope purifies you, man. So that's ultimately what we out here for. We out here to display our faith and our hope in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Right? Right before the world. Right? The Lord said, yell it on top of rooftops. And this is that rooftop, right? Dealing with the internet, right? Doing with the unicorn, right? So it says, whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law, man. But that verse before that said, hope purifieth him, right? So ultimately, what in that hope, we know what a man falls 7 times, a righteous man falls 7 times and get back up, man, right? A man of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? Well, we're about to come into some times that yes, so we're about to come in those times, what? Because it said, love worketh no ill towards neighbor, but we're coming into the time where there ain't going to be any love, right? It says, 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 24, and at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, man. So we're coming in a time that, hey, there ain't going to be any love out here, man, right? Right? It said the love of many wax cold, right? Matthew's 24 and 12. The love of many wax cold, man. Right? And it says, 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 24, and at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth, right, not just Babylon the Great, right, which is going to be a great judgment upon this place, not just this place, but the earth, the whole world, right? The Lord said he trieth the world, man, right? See, what manner of person ought you be in all holy conversation, man, right? Being that this is the end time, right? It says, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein, man. So everybody's going to be in fear, man, right? Right? That remind me of what was 2nd Ezra, is it 15? I think it's 2nd Ezra 15. It says men will fear, man. So it said the whole earth is going to fear, man. Right? Says, the earth shall stand in fear, and with and those that dwell therein, those that dwell therein, the springs of the fountains shall stand still, right? That'd be like because water is supposed to flow. As water flow, it's that's where it purifies itself, right? Right, kind of like what the scripture said. He who have hope purify himself, right? You're always constantly doing the work, you're moving, right? You're not staying still, you're not stagnant. You're letting the water flow. Out of your belly shall flow rivers of living water, man. Right? That's that hope. Right? But in this place, Babylon the Great, the water is going to be wormwood. It's going to be undrinkable. It's going to stand still. And in 3 hours, they shall not run. And when it's not running at all, it's going to be all contaminated water, man. In this place, man. Which is going to further the affliction, which was going to further what men are not going to have any pity. Right? Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. It says, 2nd Ezra 15, verse 7, therefore saith Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continuously. Therefore, saith Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, I will surely avenge them, and will return upon and receive them, Salakia, receive them unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Right? Get to the part. We skip down. It says 2nd Ezra 15 and 17 says a man. No, wait, no, that's what. No, 18. I mean, Salakia. It says 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 18. Because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, man. So that's the time that we're coming into. We're going to time that houses and things are going to be raffled, which that's happening under this ice, right? Trump just sent ice to so-called get these what you would call so-called Mexicans, but they were rounding up so-called black people, right? Just like the same thing they said that even you so-called Native Americans, right, are also on the chopping block as far as your citizenship. You don't have a birthright citizenship, right? Right? And they were saying basically the Native Americans was actually the last ones, even though this was their country, they were the last one to actually get citizenship. Right? In 1924, Native Americans were the last one to get citizenship. Right? So now they're turning about what? They're going to come. Come and write these fucking these laws, right? They're writing things, legislations into things. So it says, Micah chapter 2, verse 1, woe means what? Judgment, destruction, weeping and gnashing of teeth. Overall, right? When the ICBM missiles come upon this place, right? To them, that devise iniquity is sin on top of sin, without a thought of that judgment is coming, man. There's no thought of actually judgment coming, right? It's 50, right? Oh, right, that's this. Dang, man, this is nice. Did you hate that crazy randomness? All right, we were just trying to do it that way, but it was still slow. So lock it. Lock it. Right, because basically that's what it was. Iniquity is sin on top of sin. Basically, not worried about what your latter in. And here it is. It says, Isaiah chapter 47, and I'm going to go ahead and go at 6. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 6. And I was wroth with my people, and that's where you were in the ghettos, the barrios, the reservation, and the Lord's hand is stretched out still, man. Right? The Lord is still angry with you people, man. Right? You're still going about, the prophets are out there on the highways and the byways, man. Right? And you're still going about Babylon the Great, right? And you know, in the confusion, right? Right? So the Lord is still angry with you. Right? In fact, if I remember, it says, I was wroth with my people, And I have polluted my inheritance and given them. See, and how did the Lord pollute his inheritance? Right? Let's peep this out, how the Lord polluted his inheritance. Right? I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thy hands, right? Into the hands of what? Esau, Edom, man. And any time what you're going to be polluted under this devil, man. Right? If you ever be a profane, a foul person, such as Esau, man, right? And this is what a lot of you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are basically, allotted. You're allotted that, man, and that's not good, man. You should be crying, man. You're crying to Yahweh Bashim outside. Please don't put me in that lot, man. You know? Thus did it show them no mercy, right? And they're about to come down with great wrath, knowing that they got but a short time. They're about to show you that they're the devil, man. Right? They're going to show you how they've always felt about you. And really, it's ultimately the anger of the Most High, man. Right? This is really going to be how the Most High feels about you. Hey, man. And thus did it show them no mercy upon the ancient has thus very heavily laid thy yoke, man. So you're out here in the ghettos, the barrios, and the reservations, right? You're not in chains, but you're mentally slaves. You're mentally fallen away, man. You're mentally and spiritually asleep, man. Right? And it says, and thus said it, I shall be a lady forever, right? So they're thinking this is going to be Lady Liberty forever, that Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, is going to go on forever. America is going to go on forever. But the Lord said, nay, America is about to be destroyed. Every empire has crumbled since the existence of empires. So America's no different. America's an empire that has to get wiped away. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible, right? So it says, and thus saith, I shall be a lady forever, so that thus did it not lay these things to heart. So you just continually what? And did these practices by what? Iniquity. Because they weren't thinking about, hey, I'm going to be a lady forever. I'm going to be at the top forever. Right? These niggas are into eating all sorts of abominable foods, rape, rob, and murder each other, but not the guy who raped, robbed, and murdered you to get all of America. Right? You know? So-called crabs in a barrel, right? You got the crabs in a barrel syndrome, right? All we do is destroy ourselves, right? But it was systematically set up for that to happen, right? Right? But it also what is the curses, right? He that was tender and delicate among you, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother, man. And that's where you at, right? Let alone when you're in this man's hands, it pollutes you, right? Matter of fact, let's read that again. I was wroth with my people and have polluted my inheritance and given them into thy hand. Talking about Esau, man, right? But let me keep going. Let me skip down to 7. It says, and thus did it say, I shall be a lady forever, and thus did not lay those things to heart, neither did it remember the latter end of it, man, because you're gonna be destroyed, man. Every empire had to go, but that's the part of what them laying, what this iniquity, right? Sin on top of sin says, Therefore, hear now this, thus that did its give, that art given to pleasure. Let me just read it again. Therefore, hear now this, thus that art given to pleasures, right? America's full with all sorts of everything's instant gratification, pleasures, right? That dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thy heart, right? And one of those I was watching a thing yesterday. I don't remember the dude's name, but he's one of those financial strategy people, and he says America is basically pretending that it's not going down, right? They said even the BRICS twice came to them and said, hey, won't you be part of us? But they're stuck in that in the mental state of them being the top and everybody having to come to them. So they're in this self-denial that, hey, everybody needs to still come to us. So Trump is all over everywhere talking to these people who already joined the BRICS. And they doing good. They getting deals. They're not getting messed over with extra tariffs. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They doing good. So why would I come over to you? But he in their little brain, right? Big big eagle, right? Because this is the eagle, right? But little brain, their whole thing is to be pompous, right? Well, I think what the scripture says, more stout than his fellows, right? It says, therefore hear thus hear now this that dwelleth in pleasures, that dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thy heart, La'ab, your mind, I am and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children, right? What the Most High have to say about that, right? But those two things shall come unto thee in a moment, in one day, right? In going to Revelation, it says in 1 hour. So that day must be an hour or so, right? That one day, the loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in thy perfection, right? When the charagma is pretty much spread out through the world. It looked like they're gonna have the whole entire world locked down. Everything is going exactly so-called as planned, as far as the NWO, right? The WHO, the World Economic Forum, all their their devices, right? That layeth devices for iniquity, right? The devices, yeah. I'll read it. I'm going back to it anyway. It says, in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, right? Dealing with their witchcraft, praying to Satan, all these different things that Esau does, man. In order to have the mind manipulation, doing so-called witchcraft seances while they're doing their, what is that thing called? Inaugurations and all these different award shows, these Grammys and awards ceremonies to manipulate the people, and you people are going right into the thing. That's why the Lord said, my people shall be led as a flock to the slaughter, man. You're being led right to where you're about to be slaughtered. Trusting in this system, right? For the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments, right? And that's ultimately what they're doing, man. A great abundance of enchantment, right? So now it's going to be the greatest abundance of enchantment. They're going to throw all sorts of information here, say it's false information here. They're going to put the truth out there, then take it back. Matter of fact, I had the AI. I was looking up stuff on once martial law hits, that they supposed to deputize these so-called self-proclaimed white people, man. A lot of them are deputized, and they used to be out there. It was just plain as day. They said that yes, white citizens are automatically deputized under martial law. Without no constitution, all hell breaking loose, they're automatically deputized, right? Allegedly, right? But I looked it up, and the AI overview actually put up the truth. I figured I'd come back to it. I clicked out, try to go back to it. It was gone, and no matter what I typed in, it would not come back up. That's them throwing the truth out, they're taking it back, right? Then if you say something, it's false information because you've seen the truth, right? Now that's labeled as false information. You could be labeled as the T word, right? Right? Now you're the new Osama bin Laden because you said a couple of things that was actually truth that the internet gave you. That their own AI system said, hey, this is our facts. Now you're labeled as a false information person, and now you're basically the T word. Now you're Osama bin Laden for a couple of words, or because you spoke out against Trump's administration, right? Because this is the thing that's where they're going to, right? Right? Get back over here. It says Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2, and I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian. They shall fight every one against his brother and every one against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt, right, which Egypt is spiritually synonymous with America, Babylon the Great, right, because this is the place of your bondage, right? Whether you're in chains or you have this debt slave, which is ultimately going to go into what the Karagma, the Karak's grapho, right, with all your information to put onto a grain of rice or small little micro C hip, right? That's going to have all your information, which is the MOTB, right? But that spirit, right, in its perfection, right, when the Lord said in your perfection, that's when you're going to get judged. That's what the Lord said. In Egypt, and it says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail. See, and all that things, everything's gonna fail, right? All your college, right? Your hopes and your dreams, all that's gonna fail. But ultimately, this whole system of the NWO, all that other stuff, what they're trying to push is gonna fail too, right? But your hopes and dreams as Americans it's already failed, but it's gonna be a harsh, brutal reality that your elites have sold you out, right? And it says, in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, right? That's what I'm saying. That's part of your what is it, World Economic Forum, the WHO, right? Your G summits, all that's gonna fail, right? The Lord's gonna destroy the counsels thereof, and shall seek to the idols, and they shall seek to the idols, right? You're gonna go back to trying to pray to Satan as everything's gripping from you, slipping from you. You're trying to erase what you're doing out there in Hollywood, right? Burning the tunnels, burning the buildings, ready to set it up for a 15-minute city, right? Set it up so it can be rebuilt by time for the Olympics to come here or whatever. I don't know whatever you're doing. Hey, you're doing a good job, man. You're doing a good job at being the devil. It says, Salakia, where was that? Yeah, the idols seek, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards, right? And that's ultimately what you're doing. All these, your charmers, all these other different things, right? Going into that witchcraft, man. Right? And this is ultimately what's coming down the way. And Egypt and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, right? And that's ultimately what Donald J. Trump, man. He's about to be your cruel Lord, man. He's coming in with the MOTB, man. Right? And the fierce king shall rule over them, saith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash, right? Of hosts, right? Which means armies, man. The Lord's going to allow this man to come in like a flood, man. Right? And force these things, because everything's going to be broken down. Right? It says, and they shall turn the rivers far away, right? Making it hard for you to drink. Look what's happening to Flint, right? The water in Flint is messed up. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to make it hard for you to drink, make it hard for you to eat. You're going to have to go through your government to eat. You're going to get the Karagma. You're going to get the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast, by the way, right? Shit is about to get real. It ain't going to be a laughing matter real soon. See? We love it that you laugh and you mock and you scoff, but the Lord is the Most High is ultimately going to have the last laugh, right? Matter of fact, let me go up one. It says, and the waters shall fail, the sea and the rivers shall be waste and dried up, and they shall turn the rivers away, and the brooks of defense, right? You got a little water for your defense. Maybe you might got a couple of bottles of water or whatever put away. You got some type of way that you can get water. Some people still got wells. They're gonna come over there and shut down, put their military over your wells, even though it's on your land. They're gonna come toss you out your land and take over your wells, right? So the brooks of defense shall be emptied, right? See, wherever wild water, they're going to take it away from you. It's going to be emptied and dried up, and the reeds and the flags shall wither, right? So, hey, man, when all the trees and the grass and all the other things, ain't going to be no place for you to get anything to eat or drink, right? This is the thing that's coming, man. Right? Yeah, get back to this. Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity, right? Because iniquity is just sin upon sin upon sin, right? Not looking into their latter end. They're not thinking about that the Lord is coming to take this place out, right? They ain't thinking about their latter end, right? Because every empire rose and it fell. America's no different. America has to fall like every other empire, right? It says, and work iniquity upon their beds, and that's their rulership, man. America, the self-proclaimed so-called white man, is in his rulership. A bed is for rest, right? When you're on a bed is for you to rest upon. So they're at rest. They're not getting chased down like you are in the ghettos, the barrios, or the reservations. The police get behind you and you hold your steering wheel and clench. And if the police pull you over, you're scared you're gonna get shot. But that don't happen to white people, right? Because they're at rest. They're in their rulership, right? It says, and when the morning is light, right? The Illuminati, that's what they are. The so-called illuminated ones. Yeah, when the morning is light, right? They're ruling. Their so-called Illuminati is ruling. It says they practice it. What are they practicing? They're practicing everything right now. Don't you know that the CV-19, right? The one that the so-called pandemic that locked down the whole world was just a practice. It was for practice to see what was going to happen and how they're going to do things, right? Which is furthermore what they're going to be doing to this place, man, right? This time when they go on lockdown, you ain't coming outside. You know, niggas got proud. We outside. We outside. What's this? Kendrick Lamar. Man, we outside. Hey. We're gonna see, man. We're about to see. You know what I'm saying? They practice it because it is in their power. It is in the power of their hand, right? The Lord said, I gave my people over into your hands, and you polluted them. So where are you at? You in a polluted land, in a polluted place that is not your rest, right? It says, and they covet fields, right? So what are they doing with California? They so-called, allegedly, right? Allegedly, and I want to call fair use, right? Fair use, allegedly, right? 1976 Act, fair use, right? Allegedly, the direct energy weapons, right? Allegedly, starts fires, and now they could go claim that land. I mean, right? They covet fields and take them by violence, right? And a fire that burns so hot that it was knocking down chimneys. It was knocking down all sorts of things. That's pretty hot. That's pretty violent. A fire is violent. A fire kills people, right? A lot of people died in those fires over there, right? That is violent, right? You got plane crashes over in DC, right? The Lord is judging this place, man. Or that might be even like a false flag event, man. Because I guess someone said something about that might have been a chariot, right? That did that, right? But that's no here nor there, right? But that's the type of thing you're coming into a place of confusion, man. Time of confusion, right? Of great confusion. It says they covet fields and take them by violence, and the houses, they take them away. See, that's what time you're coming. They're going to come and take your, if you do got some water or you got a well, they're coming to take your well. They're coming to take your water. They're going to come and take your food. They're going to put you out and force you to comply or die, right? You got to comply or die, right? It means nothing, man. Nobody know what you're saying. Right, exactly. Which means nothing. Emptiness, empty words. That's why you got to get judged. That's why you got to die. You know what I'm saying? What did the Lord say? He says, and take them away, so they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And what did the Lord say he did to his heritage? He allowed them to put it in his, and the Lord's heritage is polluted, right? You got a messed up mind state in this place called America, Babylon the Great, right? That you think this place is going to go on forever. You even got this Ishmaelite over here thinking the world's going to go on, this place is going to go on forever. Don't you know Ishmael about to shoot missiles on this place? Don't you know Iran's going to shoot missiles on America? You should know that. You should know that. Oh, okay. Good. Says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, behold, I am against this family, right? Which is Esau, Edom, man. Ultimately, man, the Lord is against your family, right? Says, thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, behold, I am against this family. Do I devise iniquity. So the Lord got evil for this place, right? From which ye shall not remove your neck, neither shall thus go haughtily, for this time is evil, man. So now we're about to come into the times of evil, man. Right? You're about to experience a bad time in America, Babylon the Great. Right? So the Romans 13 and 11. Now it says, and that knowing the time, right? So we know that it's about to be an evil time. So knowing that we know what time it is, right? And knowing the time that now is high time to awake out of sleep, man. So you got to get out of that comatose state of thinking that America is going to go on forever, man. America is about to be destroyed. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. It have nothing to do with us, man. We don't got no guns and no missiles. We don't got the ICBM missiles. That's what we're telling you, you're going to destroy this place, right? To make it look like you're just some identity crisis militant people and we need to watch out for you. No, you better watch out for the missiles coming from Iran, from North Korea. North Korea got a hypersonic missile with your name on it, man. That don't got nothing to do with us, man. But see, you're going to use it to blame and accuse the brethren, man. Right? But it's a high time to wake out of sleep, you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. Right? It says, and that knowing the time, right? Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now our salvation is nearer than when we believed, man. And hey, man, you seen all the multitude of chariots, UFOs, sightings, man. That's our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His real name is Yahweh Shai, is on his way, man. He is on his way. What you would call black or a nigger. He's coming to save his people from their sins, man. Because he already paid the price, man. Right? Right? Allegedly, right? You allegedly say the N-word, right? Right? But yeah, he's coming to redeem, man. Right? When you buy something, that's why it's called redemption, right? When you buy something which he paid for with his blood, he's coming to redeem what he paid for, right? Look at these, everybody, they got them programmed. They already wearing masks. It's not even what you call them. It's not even, they didn't even put it out to be mandatory. You see a couple people riding around with masks already, man. They got them already programmed, bro. This what do you say? This place is just one big vagina ready to get plucked, man. Right? Yeah. Keep going. 12, Romans 13:12. The night is far spent, man. Hey, man. Hey, the nightmare is almost over, man. We just gotta get through the rest of this, man. Right? The rest of this test. Right? Because everybody's going to be tried. Right? The night is far spent and the day is at hand, man. The day of Jacob's trouble, Yaakob's trouble is at hand. Right? Let us therefore cast away the works of darkness, man. So, man, repent and come back to the law, statutes, commandments, and the faith of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, man. Right? Do this thing to the best of your ability, man, with faith and hope. Hope Hope, what it says, hope purifieth, man. Have that hope, man, that purifies you, man. Right? Not hoping and JC, right? Some madness, a self-proclaimed so-called white man is not coming to save you, man. That is crazy. That is asinine. That's not the description of the Bible. That's not even none of that lines up with prophecy. None of that lines up. None of it makes any sense. Right? So yeah, cast off the works of darkness. Let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting, drunkenness, not in chamberings, right? Just sitting around, just talking, mumbling, right? Doing, you know. Yeah, or even just talking to someone in vain, man. Just, I mean, wasting time. You can move on to the next person and see if they'll get the truth. And that person move on and get to the next person, man. If a nigga can't get it, we're moving on. And that's got to be the sentiment instead of just sitting around chambering, just talking to him, but running your mouth, blah, 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 man, or just sitting there doing nothing, man, being idle, all these different things. It says, and wantingness, right? Pride, haughtiness, man. Oh yeah, I'm an Israelite. Yeah, I'll just be a keyboard warrior, you know, just as long as I got my fringes on. Or we'll come out when it's seasonable. We'll just call the Lord Yo Play Yogu. We'll say Most High Christ bless. We'll say God in Christ. Some madness, man. Right? That motherfucker Alazar, man. God in Christ. I tell you. Man, bro. That's what wanting us. Not in strife and envies, right? You're not supposed to be in strifes and envies. But put ye on the outer one, Yahushai HaMashiach, and make not provision for the flesh, man. Don't make an opportunity for your flesh, man. Right? If you know you're gonna fall short, man, get up out of there. Right? There's some stuff that tests you. Just chasing women. We know we're supposed to have, you know, it's supposed to be 7 women to 1 man. But this ain't the time to chase it, because ultimately, you know, in that time, they're going to be looking for you. So why chase some women that's going to be looking for you? Right? It don't make sense. So brothers be falling out over women. Falling out of this truth over just trying to chase women. Right? Just make not provision for the flesh, not to fulfill the lust thereof, man. Chasing women, doing all sorts of madness, whatever. You know what I mean? Just always want to have a party and a good time. And there, you know, there's times when we could have that. But hey, there's times when we got to do the work too. Right? You know? What is it? See if I can get that. See if I can find that joke.
'Cause I got the thing saved up, but hold on. Right, here we go. See if I got it. Yeah, I got it. It says, this is AI overview. It says the Indian Citizenship Act of 1912, also known as the Sigurd Act. Sigurd Act granted citizenships to all Native Americans born in the United States. But you were here first. You were here first. Yeah, it says, we skip down. This is WWLOC Gov. It's a government thing. Today in history, June 2nd, Library of Congress. Right? So talking about the Library of Congress, right? Indian Citizenship Act on June 2nd, 1924, Congress enacted the Indian Citizenship Act and granted citizenship to all Native Americans born in the U.S., right? Right? So before that, they were just calling you Indians. You're Indian, and then once you're born, now you can say that you're Native American, right? You thought they were calling you Native because you were here first, and you're just automatically citizens. Nah. And then you were like one of the last ones. I was trying to look for that one that I had, but it said you were the last. The Native Americans were actually the last ones to actually get citizenship. So even Mexicans got citizenship before you. These what is it? The Italians, the fucking what is it? The Irish, all these other people came from other places. They got citizenship before you, and you're the so-called indigenous person that lived here, right? But you know the Lord. Lord told us about that, right? So Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 10, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself, and that's Esau, man. That's all he ever does. The self-proclaimed so-called white man, he'll come and humble himself, right? Pretend that he's like pretend like he's some type of reasonable person, and that he can sit down and deal with things reasonable. Hey, we're all people. Let's live and let live. He'll pretend to be that, right? Yeah, he'll pretend to be a peaceable person. Peace, peace. Says, Psalms chapter 10, verse 17 says, and thus has heard, says, Yahweh, thus has heard, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thus has heard the desire of the humble, thus will prepare thy heart, thus will cause thy ear to hear, right? That's for the elect. Says, oh, that's all right. Says, says Psalms 110. No, I think it's up above, huh? Oh yeah, it is. It's up. Slakia. Psalms 110, and I'm gonna start at 7. You know, because the Lord is about to do some things, some mighty things in this place, man. So it says Psalms 10 and 7, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud, right? Which is talking about Esau, Edom, right? The self-proclaimed so-called white man, right? Matter of fact, let's go up, because that's ultimately what he's doing with these laws, right? And these different so-called code of conducts and all these different things that he's doing. It says his ways are always grievous, right? Right? The way Esau behaves, do his things, his ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above, out of his sight, right? So he's not thinking about how he's going to be judged. That everyone ultimately has to stand before the Most High and His Son, right? Right, which the Lord is going to do it through His Son, but it's as if the Most High is doing it Himself, right? Because that's the ranking, the authority that Yahweh is going to give to His Son, right? It's going to be as if Yahweh Himself is putting forth that decree, man, right? So it says, as for all his enemies, he puffeth at them, right? And that's going into that what I was talking about earlier, that he's going to be more so-called stout than his fellows, man. Right? He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved. See? Going right back into the mind and the mentality of Esau, Edom, man, the self-proclaimed so-called white man, right? It says, and he have said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be at adversity. And that's all you're going through right now, right? Stock market's getting ready to crash. You got Russia against you, You got China against you. You're gonna have pretty soon. You're gonna have Germany against you because their whole economy is collapsing because they're helping you in Ukraine, and these people are gonna they're gonna have what is it called? Regrets of dealing with you, right? So then they're gonna want to lash out at you, right? So all you got is adversities, but in his mind, there's no adversity going on in America, right? All the financial gurus are all saying America's doomed. All the go look it up. Every financial dude say, hey, the fact of the matter is the American dollar is so weak. It's only about a matter of time, not when, but just it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The dollar's going to collapse, and then all you people are gonna lose your minds. You're going to be shooting and killing each other, eating each other. It's going to be all out mayhem out here, man. Right? He said it in his heart. I shall not be moved, for I shall never be at adversity, right? And that's everything but the truth, right? Right? You got the Most High against him. You got the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai coming out from the prophets that's against him, man. Prophesied against Mount Seir, man. Right? That's ultimately what it is, man. I think I'm gonna have to get that. Right? His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud, right? So, hey, man, I will come in. I'm going to be the president, and I'm gonna put everything together. I'm going to stop the war. I'm going to bring the thing. And then if all you need to do is to put me in the White House, and there ain't going to be no World War III, right? Yeah, right. Right. Well, that's prophecy, bro. You can't stop the bum rush, man. You can't stop what the Most High already ordained, man. Right? With the rock, you smell with the rock, and you smell what Yahweh's cooking, man. Hey, the Lord, hey, Jake be saying that. Hey, man, give me something. I'm cooking. Hey, the Most High is cooking, bro. He's cooking. Yeah, let the Lord work, man. He's cooking, man. Right? Used to be a way that people used to say, when the food's real good, he say you put your foot in it, and that's what the Lord about to do. He's about to put his foot in this, man. He's about to stomp Esau out, man. Right? It says, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud, right? Taking your money back by fraud. That's what scripture say. He held your money back by fraud, man. And that's ultimately what they're doing, right? Ripping off the poor and middle class till there's nothing but just the rich and the poor. Removing the middle class and having a transfer of wealth unto them. The greatest way you could steal without holding somebody with a gun, man. Right? And there ain't nothing no one could do about it. You go, oh, what's that guy in that had that Silicon Bank or whatever, that Valley Bank or whatever it was? He had 10 million, but the FC, whatever the freak that thing is that's supposed to guarantee you money, only goes up to 100,000. So he lost basically almost 10 million. He basically 9.999% of his money, and they're gonna give him I don't even know if you would call that 1%, right? But I guess 1% of I mean, just for it to make sense, you can get 1% of 10 million, right? Trusting in uncertain riches, man, right? But it says, they held the money back by fraud, right? Transferring the wealth. It says, under his tongue is mischief and vanity, right? Deceit, fraud, and under his tongue is mischief and vanity, right? Right? That's what the whole thing is, for you people to be proud. I'm proud to be an American. And this place is falling apart, though. What are you proud in? What are you proud in? This place is done. It's finito, man. Right? It's vanity for you to think so, think otherwise. He sitteth in lurking places, in the villages and secret places, doeth he murder the innocent. And see, that's what the Lord said. He's finna start requiring the innocent and righteous blood of this place, man. So that in itself is to prove to you why America has to be judged. Right? It says, his eyes are privily against the poor, right? You so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Yeah, they privily against you. And ultimately, this whole ICE thing is really against you Jakes, man. See how you're supposed to be the Native Americans, and you were here first, and then you help the so-called, you like, oh, poor Mr. White Man, let me help you, let me get you healthy. And after you got him healthy, that nigga killed you and took over the fucking whole land. And now, at the end of all things, he writes a fucking bill that says that you're not even a citizen anymore. You're trusted in your enemy, man. Right? He sitteth in lurking places and villages and secret places, doeth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He layeth in wait secretly, right? They're Illuminati, they're so-called all the way down to the police. Their police force works for the Illuminati, man. Right? Their military is for the Illuminati. It's for the elites, not for you. Think about it. That's why they had to take off. It used to be the police cars would drive by and would say protect and serve. Tell me when the last time you looked at a police card and it said protect and serve. Don't say it no more. Because why? We're in the police state. We're in the state that they're gonna ride on you for the elite. Right? Because they're gonna have to put you in subjection in order for you to get the charagma, in order to put you in these 15-minute cities. You heard about the 15-minute cities? You should look that up. That's a real thing that they're pushing. Your government want to put you in a city that you can only go 15 minutes around and you cannot go out, right? A real life Hunger Games. They're gonna make a real life Hunger Games on you Jakes, man, right? You're gonna see reality real soon, right? You're gonna see the love of the white man real soon, right? But the Lord said, "Your lovers." Matter of fact, it says, he secretly he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor, and he do catch the poor, man. He's about to catch you. He's about to put you into these concentration camps. He's about to send you to Guantanamo Bay. That's what Trump just said. Trump said he's about to ignite the fires and basically reopen Guantanamo Bay and to send you Jakes there, right? Because it's really about Israel. You so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, right? It says, he lieth in secret as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor, and he doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. Right, these traps, right? The ghettos, the barrios, the reservations, right? These traps of thinking you can vote, thinking you're a citizen, thinking that this motherfucker love you. You're gonna be in a trap. You're gonna be in a net. Right? A snare, right? Which is basically the same thing. So it says, he croucheth, right? See, and that's what we're talking about right there. He crouches, see? He gonna come humble himself and crouch and go crouch it. Hey, Mr. fucking regular guy, you blue collar workers, you other people, see, I care about the average everyday American, the blue collar worker, and let's do like this. But let's go get Elon Musk in so every job can have AI, and then we're gonna bring in foreign people to take the other job that's for people. So you don't have a job, so they don't care about the goddamn blue collar worker, man. Right? That's the lies and deceit. What he says? He said his mouth is full of cursing, deceit, and fraud, man. That's this place, man. Right? And he croucheth and humble himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones, right? Which that military, them troops, they're about to send out here. They're about to send these troops out here, and you're about to fall, right? You're going to fall right along with this system. Because the Lord said, for you to what? Never trust your enemy, right? Never trust thy enemy, right? Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemies, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed, beware of him, and thus shall be unto him as if thus has wiped a looking glass, and thus shall know that his rust have not altogether been wiped away, man. So he's gonna come, oh, I love you, I care about America. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican. We're gonna bring this thing in. We're gonna get up with Elon. We're gonna bring in the AI. We're gonna have you lose jobs, but that's okay. We're gonna give you a universal basic income, and you're gonna have nothing, and you're gonna love it, man. You're gonna eat your insects and lentils and be happy, man. Right? Says, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, right? That goes for you Native Americans, man. That's what you did. You set the so-called white man by you, and when he did, he overthrew you. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand in thy place. So what? He's ruling America, standing in your place. From sea to shining sea, right? Manifest destiny. He's standing in your place, ruling over you, telling you, hey, you wasn't a citizen until 1924, man. Right? And then you natives will come out proud against Jake, man. Huh. See, but we out here to tell you that we're brothers. We out here oppressed together, man. Right? Judah and Ephraim shall be oppressed together. Right? We in the ghettos, the barrios, the reservations, with this Edomite ruling over us, man. Right? You better, man, it is high time to wake out of sleep, man. Ultimately. It says, he said it, set him not by thee, lest when he overthrow thee, he stand up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand. Right? A right hand is a place of honor. Where do you think Yahushua sat on the Father? On his right hand, that's a place of honor. When you brought this devil in, you didn't know him like that. You don't sit him on your right hand. You don't sit him next to you. Oh, well, this is our honored guest. The Edomite white man who came from, I don't know where he came from. He just came so-called stumbling in here, at least was what he says. But he had Hebrew interpreters, man. So he knew what he was doing, man. Coming to get the gold and the silver and the minerals like he always do. Same MO Esau's always have, he got to this very day. He's over there in Haiti, the Republic of Congo. He's in Nigeria, all to get the minerals, the gold and the vibranium. Right? That's why Esau's over there. He ain't there over there because he loves you. That's why the Lord says, sit him not by thee. Right? Yeah, it said, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And that's ultimately what he's doing, man. He's seeking to take your seat and try to be the sons of God, the rulers on this earth. He wants to keep ruling the world, right? And thus, at the last, remember my words and be pricked therewith, man. And hey, it's gonna hurt, man. It's gonna hurt because you're gonna get pricked, right? Who will pity a charmer that is bit with a serpent, right? You think you can and make this snake dance to your beat, right? Well, this is a snake, man. Esau's a snake. The self-proclaimed so-called white man is a snake, man. That's what he's always been. And his thing is to bite you, man, to poison you, right? Right? Pollute you. The Lord said, I have placed them in thy hand, and they are polluted. I have polluted my inheritance and placed them in your hands. By placing them in your hands, they're polluted now, man. Right? So who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beast, right? Like that would remind me of the guy who was by the freaking lion cage, kept placing his arm to the lion thing, and he thought, because the lion kept missing him, next time the lion got up there and pretended to be stupid, and then actually grabbed his arm. Grabbed him, man. Who gonna pity a fool who putting his hand in the lion cage? And that's you, Jakes, man. You can't wait to show the white man he's accepted. You're gonna place him at your right hand, but the Lord said you don't do that, man. So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled, right? See, you're gonna go amongst Esau. That dude's a straight up sinner. He's defiled. If one go up to a sinner, is defiled with him in his sins. Who will pity, man? So you're trying to join yourself onto this whole thing. Hey, man, who's gonna pity you, man? Wow, that's crazy right there, boy. That's beautiful. I'm gonna mark that. Let's read that one more time. So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity, man? So the Lord's going to cause all sorts of judgment to come upon this place, upon you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. Right? Oh, man. I thought about a couple of scriptures. I'm just gonna keep going real quick, and then so that for a while he will abide with thee, but if thus begin to fall, he will not tarry. Right? And so this place is starting to fall, so Esau ain't gonna tarry with you anymore. Right? He don't even need you Jakes no more. He don't even need you to do rap music anymore. He basically hooks up the AI and put a bunch of your old raps into the AI, and the AI will come up with a new song, mixing all the other things that you have said and putting your voice, so they don't even need you. Says, Well, James chapter 5, verse 1 says, "Go now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupt, your garments moth-eaten, your gold and your silver is cankered." And it says, "And the rust of them shall be a witness against." See, the Esau's rust is not altogether been wiped away. His whole thing is to go after the gold, the silver, the money, the precious minerals all over the world. But the rust is not altogether wiped away, right? It says, so your gold and silver is cankered. The rust of them shall be a witness against you. See, showing who he really is, his whole, his MO, right? His true personality, who he really is, right? It's a witness against him. That's that rust. That's not altogether wiped away. It says, shall be a witness against him, against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire, right? And that's dealing with the ICBM missiles, but also what? That's the men of the Lord eating them up with this fire words, man. We coming out with the word of the Most High against this kingdom, man. We're to prophesy. It says that they have prophesied of old against many great kingdoms of evil, war, and pestilence. And that's what's coming to this place, man. We're prophesied against this great kingdom. America is a great kingdom, but guess what's coming to this great kingdom? War, evil, and pestilence, and famine, right? And cannibalism. Yeah, you people are going to be eating yourselves. You're going to be eating your neighbor. You're going to be fighting your neighbor because there's going to be no food out here, right? Right? They're already talking about doing away with the FEMA. So if there's no FEMA, how are you going to eat? What's going to happen to you? If your insurance company can just drop you like they did in California, what's coming to help you? Your only help is to eat your neighbor. Break down in your neighbor house, kill them, put them in the freezer, or put some salt on them so it can preserve, so you can eat them for the next couple of days. That's the depravity about to happen to America, man. You have to buy a lot of salt so you can preserve the rotten flesh, right? It says your gold and your silver is cankered. The rust of them shall be a witness against you. It says, and shall eat your flesh as fire. Ye have heaped up treasures together for the last days. So that's ultimately, what do you think Esau's doing in Haiti? He's getting treasures. What he's doing in the Dominican Republic. The Congo Republic, the Democratic Republic of Congo. He's getting the gold. He's getting the minerals. He's getting the vibranium. He's there for the riches. He's there for the oil, right? So that's what the Lord said. That's how you know what to say. Satan comes in like a thief, man. So that's who else is Satan? Satan just means adversary. So who is your adversary, right? Satan means adversary. So who's your adversary? Who's going around the world thieving, stealing from everybody in the world? The self-proclaimed so-called white man. He's in Haiti to steal all their vibranium. He's in Venezuela to steal their gold, their oil and their oil. Everywhere he's at, and that's where Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are at. They're there to take what belongs to you, right? To heap up treasures for the last days. And for ye have heaped up treasures together for the last days. Job 20 and and 22 says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon them, and that wicked goes into what you laborers, man. You average everyday blue collar workers, man. You're gonna come against this system. You're gonna be like, hey, wait a minute, you promised us this American dream and you failed, right? America has failed you on your American dream, right? Why? Because they're heaping up treasures for the last day for themselves, for the elite. That's why the elite got $1 million and $1 billion bunkers. They're ready. They know the third world war is gonna happen. Though they telling you, Donald Trump's telling you that he's finna go in there and stop it, they already, why he got a bunker then? If he know he can go in there and stop it, you don't need a $1 billion bunker then. Ask yourself, why did Kim Kardashian go get her bunker made? Why do all these stars go get them bunkers and things made? Right? Ask yourself, why did the government is preparing to launch out in space with Elon Musk? Elon Musk is supposed to just be a citizen. I don't care how much money you got. That's supposed to be a governmental thing. Only the government should be able to only fly. But why? Why? Because he got this money and they're part of the elites, man. Why? Because all hell is about to break loose, and you're going to be stuck here to deal with it, right? But the elite, your people you voted for, your congressmen, your state, was the governor and mayors and all this other stuff. Hey, they have plans to be somewhere safe. They don't plan on dealing with this, right? It says, behold, the hiring, it's like it, James 5:4, behold, which means feast your eyes, look, pay attention. The hire of the laborers, right, who have reaped down your fields, right, which goes into that wicked, the wicked that's going to come out against this system, right? When they realize there's no more American dream, they're going to be mad. Everybody's going to be rioting, fighting, see if they can break into the bank and steal some type of money, but then that ain't going to help because the money ain't going to be, it's going to be worthless. You're going to have to get on the digital. You're going to have to get on that digital coin, that digital dollar, right? Who reap down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, right? That's this guy with the lies, the fraud. He kept your wages back by fraud. Crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped entered into the ears of the Lord, or out of one of Sabaoth, right? Of armies, the Lord of armies, right? And the Lord's coming for a fight, right? Ye have lived in pleasure, right? Careless one who said in her heart, she is and none else. The one who thought that she could just do iniquity and it's not required, who never thought about her latter end. And that's this place, man. America, Babylon the Great. It's an empire like every other great empire. There were better empires than America. And they failed. So how much more of these stupid people who do fracking? Wow. Fracking is the most dumbest thing to do in your stock market. Fracking your money ensures that you're going to collapse. But that's what your stock market does. Your stock market fracks, right? And you're about to frack and ravel and fraggle and rock. And you're going to fall, man. You're going to be back to the caveman that you are, right? You know? It says, ye have lived in pleasures on the earth and been wanton, right? Proud. Ain't no more body more proud than the devil, man. A self-proclaimed so-called white man is proud as shit, man. Right? The world belonged to him. But no, it don't belong to you. It belonged to the Israelites, man. It belonged to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. Right? That's who it belongs to. Right? And he's coming to take that, man. Right? The Lord threatens, man. Right? We're out here because the Lord threatens, man. The Lord is not an idle a person who threatens idly either. Right? You don't make idle threats, man. Right? Ye have nourished your hearts. Ye have nourished your heart, your la'ab, your mind, as in the day of slaughter, right? Hey, see, this place is about to be, man, it's about to be slaughtered. This is about to be the day of slaughter down in this place, man. It says, ye have condemned and killed the just, right? And they're going to do it again, man. They're going to do these false flag events. They're going to falsely accuse the prophets, and they're going to be beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, man. They're going to be beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, right? And he doeth not resist you, right? Hey, the Lord said, hey, agree with thy adversary quickly. Hey, you gonna take us here? Take me down to the thing, chop off my head, because we're not afraid, man. Right? While the rest of these people, they're gonna be pulling out guns over my cold, dead hands. You're not taking my guns. You know what I'm saying? Give me liberty, give me death. There ain't no more liberty. So they're definitely gonna give you death. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of our Lord out of one Yah, right? Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruits of the earth, right? So we're out here being husbandmen. We're out here on the highways and the byways being husbandmen, and we're waiting for that precious fruit, man, to become the first fruits of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, man, right? And have long patience, right? Suffering, right? We're gonna suffer in this thing for it until he receive the early and latter rain, man. And hey, man, we're going to receive all the blessings, man. Right? The Lord said that he was going to put us above all nations and above all people back in the Old Testament. But we, of course, we fell away, went about following our own pernicious ways, doing our own thing. But the Lord brought it back. And then now we got this, the Lord brought us together. So he gonna give us that latter rain and this and the new glory. So we're gonna, hey man, we're gonna be blessed upon blessings, man. Right? The Lord said, "For double have you received your punishment, but for double you're gonna receive your reward, man. We're gonna be rewarded by double, man. Right? We were punished by double. We're gonna be rewarded double, man. Right? So be ye patient. Establish your heart, la'ab, your mind, for the coming of the outer one, Yah, draweth nigh, man. So the day that Yahweh Shai is coming, man, is drawing real clear, man. Cut and clear, man. It's coming. Take my brethren, the prophets who have spoken in the name of Adawan for an example of suffering, afflictions, and of patience. So yeah, we gotta look to the prophets of old, man. They suffered. I think Peter was beheaded, which that's what we're about to do. We're about to be beheaded, right? They got their guillotines already ready. They got their firing squads and stuff that's about to be ready, right? Trump already basically signed that into law, saying that they could bring back basically these public lynchings and firing squads and chop your head off by the guillotine, right? He's about to get barbaric, right? He's going to be back to his old ways, right? Yeah, he about to be to his old ways. Enemy come in like a flood, right? Matter of fact, let's get that. Isaiah. Isaiah 59, yeah, and 19. So matter of fact, let's just go to, let's go 17. Yeah, forget it. Isaiah 59 and 17. He put on for he put on the righteousness as a breastplate and a helmet for salvation upon his head, and he put on the garments of vengeance, which is talking about Yahweh Shai, for clothing, and was clothed with zeal as a cloth, right? Which is talking about Yahweh Shai. But it said that we're supposed to put on just like Yahweh Shai, right? According to their deeds, right? The Lord's coming to judge this place. Accordingly, he will repay fierce to his adversaries, right? And that's what Satan means. Satan just means adversary. So this self-proclaimed so-called white man is our adversary. That's the devil. When the Bible's talking about the devil, it's talking about this self-proclaimed so-called white man. He is the devil. He's our adversary. He's our enemy. He's the enemy of the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, right? He didn't want to put you in the ghettos, the barrios, and the reservations, and now revoked and said that you're not citizens, right? You're not a citizen no more, right? Matter of fact, the Native Americans were actually the last ones to actually get citizenship. In 1924, the Native Americans were the last one to get their citizenship in 1924. So the devil don't love you. The self-proclaimed so-called white man don't love you, right? And he's showing that through your boy Trump, through your boy DJ Trump, right? And the Lord's going to repay him according to his deeds fiercely to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies, right? And the Most High has enemies, man. Through his only begotten son has enemies, right? And that's the system. And 2/3 of you Israelites, man, are our enemies. To the isles, he will repay recompense. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, right? And this whole thing started off in Harlem, New York, right? 1 West, 124th Street or 125th Street, right? In the west, right, of Babylon the Great, and his glory from the rising of the sun. And now you got basically the truth is throughout the whole earth, man, through the internet, right? When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kodash, shall lift up a standard against him. And the Redeemer, right, which is Yahweh Shai, shall come to Zion. And Zion means what? A memorial, remembrance. So he's going to remember that we're out here on the highways and the byways and that we are the Israelites. You so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, you are the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. You are the children in the Bible that they're talking about, right? You're the ones in Deuteronomy 28, the ones who have sinned against the Lord and went into cargo slave ships, right? The Lord shall send thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way, where I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. There you shall serve your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you, man. You went into cargo slave ships, right? Right? From the so-called Mexicans to the so-called Native Americans to the so-called black man, we went into slavery on ships, right? See, all the truth is all starting to come out, right? Because our Redeemer is coming, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His real name is Yahweh Shai, and he's on his way to save us, to redeem us, and to repay back this devil for what he did to us. So, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression. See, we're turning from our sins, from our transgressions. We're not like the rest of you, Jakes. You just want to keep on living in Babylon, smoke your weed, do your things, have sex, do all these other things, follow the ways of Esau, follow the way of this place that's being destroyed, right? The stock market is going to crash real soon. So what are you going to do when Esau tell you that you got to put a charagma in you? When Esau say you got to put a micro C-hip in you in order to buy and sell, in order to eat, right? A lot of you are going to be down with it, but that's going to be, hey, the worst mistake of your life, man. Because the Most High has something to say about that, right? Transgressions in Jacob, saith Yahweh, as for me, this is my covenant with them, saith Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, my spirit that is upon thee, and my word which I have put in thy mouth, right? That's what we're doing right now. We're speaking what the Lord says. Out of our mouth, the words, his words that, right? The spirit and the words that he put in thy mouth shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seeds, nor out of the mouth of thy seeds, seed, saith Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, henceforth and forever. Man, we're going to rule the world, man. The Lord said that he got this all put together, that we're going to rule the world, man. Right? Because this devil, Esau Edom, is finna come down to destroy you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. That's their whole MO. It's always been their MO. Right? They don't put you in the ghettos, the barrios, and the reservations because they love you. They didn't put drugs in your neighborhood because they love you. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, which means judgment, right? Destruction, weeping and gnashing of teeth, ultimately, to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, right? The devil just means your enemy, your adversary, enemy, Satan. It's just your adversary, your enemy, or the false accuser, right? Devil means false accuser, right? Which, who's going to falsely accuse you? Your enemy. So devil just means false accuser. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to make a false flag event to come against this Israelite thing of ours, right? To make us seem like bad guys. Hey. The devil, the false accuser, shall come down upon you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he haveth but a short time, man. Hey, and that's ultimately what's happening right now. You got them revoking the citizen birth thing. You got them doing all sorts of things. Hey, man. And they might reverse that or something or whatever. But him even doing that and knowing that you Native Americans, which this so-called country, the whole continent really of America was yours. And then basically in one swoop of a pen, you don't exist. So, hey, That's why the Lord said, never trust your enemy, man. Hey, it's high time to wake out of sleep. So with all that, I want to give all praises and all honor and all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and do well. The elder apostles in Connecticut, the bishops in Connecticut, the bishops, the preachers, the teachers, the evangelists, and the four winds, preaching in truth and sincerity, risking your lives more now than ever, the hopeful elect, the elect. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners whose phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel through your father and have come back to the fold. Shalom to you sisters, you Akwathium, who listen and learn under your husband, which is your spiritual leader, with meekness and with silence, and a Baba Ball, and Kwam Yasharallah.